Hello everyone, it's Lego Builder 97 here again, and yeah, today I'm going to be doing a two-part video on these two characters, Experiment 17 and Experiment 16, or E17 or E16. Now I'll start off with E16 and then 17 will be in part 2 or whatever. Yeah, I'll just split the videos up and I'll talk about them. So yeah, I just want to say this is a male and this is a female. I know that I've put Bionicle in the title, and I know this is from Hero Factory Invasion from Below. It's basically just the Tunnel of Beast like head, but in this universe these are like part of the Bionicle type thing, and I'll get into backstories. So yeah, I recently made these two characters. I bought a second Tunnel of Beast, really cheap to be honest. It was about like £3 to £4 sealed in a shop. It was on clearance, so I was like, I'm taking that. I was like, I'm not passing up on that because I really love the whole beat, like the whole Invasion from Below set. Personally, it's one of my favourite from Hero Factory. I know Hero Factory does get a lot of, you know, hate and such, but yeah, I really like that wave, even though I didn't really get much of it, and now I'm sort of buying them, because one of my favourite films, well, my favourite film of all time, is Pacific Rim, if you've seen that film, and the beasts, like this way, especially with the faces like that, kind of reminds me of a kaiju in that film called Otashi. If you've seen the film, you know which one I'm on about. It's the one that flies and Gypsy Danger rips it in half and etc. Yeah, so it sort of looks like that and it's reminiscent. So that's sort of the inspiration for these characters and the way they look. As you can see, it's very sort of Velociraptor-esque, and that's the sort of look I wanted for both the characters. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about Experiment 16 first, and I'll just move 17 off to the side. They both share the same, you know, backstory, because they were created, or tested, I should say, by one character named Dyrax, which I will, oh no, not Dyrax, I apologise, Cordax, if I'm correct. No, it's definitely Dyrax, sorry. Yeah, Dyrax. I'll get onto him on another date. He's sort of a scientist that experiments on lower life forms and mutates them into beasts and etc. So her and the male, they don't have normal names, it's just Experiment 16 and 17. So that's what I'll just name them by, because they haven't really been given proper names, and that's just the names they go by anywhere. 16 was a standard protector of fire on Okoto, and yeah, basically Dyrax went there, captured a female, locked her away and experimented on her, and in the long run this is what she turned into. She turned into a mutation, because he gave her various like vaccines etc. To test stuff out. I wanted to see what sort of evolution he could take. He's a very interesting character, that one. I don't want to talk too much about his backstory or what he's like, but all I can say is he's a really sort of scientist professor that just goes out of his way to prove his creations and prove what he's worthy of, or what he's capable of, I should say. Let's just say that. And he has done some pretty dark stuff. But yeah, so this is one of them. Experiment 16. She was the first subject, and as you can see, as you can see, like I was on about earlier, she sort of is like a Velociraptor, and I really love the whole Velociraptor aspect of it. And going back to Otashi, I'll put a picture on of that kaiju, so you understand what I was sort of going for with the aesthetics. I didn't want the wings because the wings didn't look right or feel right. I really wanted her to look really agile, sharp, fierce, and just really something that the Tor would struggle up against. I'll take the well, you might not have to. You can see how she's built. You know, if you really want to build this character, then fine by me, because I really like it. And I mean, if you have the parts, you know, by all means, yeah. I apologise for that noise there. So yeah, that's experiment 16. She was the first to be tested on, first let out into the field. So yeah.